Hello and welcome back to a new video. Today I've got something a little bit different to my usual watercolor videos. I've got an unboxing, but I'm going to do some artwork at the end as well. So I was approached by this company, Journalsay. They sell lots of journal supplies like stickers and fancy papers and stuff, which I absolutely adore. So they have offered to send me some items to open and show on my channel, which I just couldn't resist the opportunity, because I did get into this hobby in 2023 and it is so much fun. If you haven't tried this kind of, they call it junk journaling, scrapbooking. I'm sure most people have heard of it, but if you haven't, it's just where you you use all kinds of little stickers and things and little decorative elements and fancy papers and just create fancy pages, and it's just a lot of fun cutting things out and sticking them down. So this is my book from 2023 and I had loads of fun, and I really haven't done it for a while, but I've been wanting to get back into it. And then I get this email from Journalsay, which I'm really excited about. So I've picked some things on the website and I'm going to open them up, show you what I've got. So if you fancy getting anything from this website, they have got tons of absolutely beautiful stationery stuff, and it's actually so hard to choose because I have so much stuff. And I've actually placed another order. So I got the order, they gave me a voucher to spend so I could pick whichever items I wanted, and then I placed another order as well that I paid for myself, and that's on the way. So I'll stick that on the end of this video. I'm just going to open this one now and record it, then I'll show you what I got in the second box, and then I'll create a page at the end. Look at this beautiful bubble wrap. It's actually heart-shaped bubble wrap. I've never seen anything like that before. It's gorgeous. This is so exciting. I must admit, I do not need any more journaling supplies, but I absolutely love them so much. And it just gets better and better. The artwork on them is just so good. So, first of all, I got a little box of 6 inks. In fact, I might get everything out and organise it into sections. Okay, so I've now got it all sorted into sections. So I'll start with these. These are stencils, and I think they're only like $1 something each. So I've got this one. So you can add some nice little bit of stencil and patterns to the pages. This nice brick one. And then this kind of like a fish scale one. Little pack of 6 different coloured inks. So I got those kind of autumny colours. So we've got a pink, some orangey yellows and browns and reddy colours. And there's an offer on at the moment. I think a lot of stuff has got 50% off. And also I have a code as well. If you use the code, my affiliate code, and then you'll get another 8% off. So this stuff is really good value, because I've seen stuff like on washi tape, the washi tape store, and they are like really expensive. This stuff is a lot cheaper, and I couldn't resist getting this little collection of fairy tale books. They're absolutely, the artwork on these is just beautiful. Oh, how cute. Look at the little pictures. So lovely. Really beautiful. Yeah, so that's that kind of colour. They're all like a slightly different colour. I'm wondering if they're all a completely different fairy tale, but as it's in a foreign text that I can't understand. I'm not really sure what fairy tales each one is. But then we've got this one, which is more of a dark blue colour. I'll just show you a few, because there's so much stuff, it's going to take ages to go through it all. Yeah, so I won't open all of them. I'm going to be here all day. But you get the gist of how cute they are. So there's like a little fairy tale collection. And I think they're, the little sticker books, I'll just tear one out. Yeah, the little stickers that peel off. They're like little washi stickers made out of washi tape. And I also got this little book, which is Dictionary Library series. So these are handy little, just little words and texts that you can stick on your pictures if you want a little bit of text on there. And I've got two piles of smaller stickers. Now these are the PET ones, or the pet ones. So these are, PET ones are the translucent ones. So I've got these little people. So it's like a girl working on a fruit or vegetable stall or something. I think this one is like a little book. And these are PET stickers as well. Or some of them are washi. So you get a sheet of kind of washi, I think. So the back sheet is like a washi sticker. And then you've got the PET sticker. The clear ones as well. So you've got a version of each. Oh yeah, I was thinking, I don't remember ordering these, but it was it was a little houses I ordered them for. So how cute are they? Very similar to the type of houses that I've been painting. I could get some good inspiration from these to make my own watercolour paintings. There's quite a lot. There's a book full of those. Then we've got these ones. Absolutely beautiful little scenes. That is just such cute artwork. So they're like little landscape scenes, and look how the road is made of kind of like a patchwork quilt. That's so cute. So there's a pack of them. And yeah, they're so cheap. Oh, another thing I wanted to say was, I think they ship worldwide, and you only need to spend $29 to get free shipping as well. And then there's all sorts of sales running all the time, and then you get another 8% off as well. So you do get quite a lot of stuff for your money. Got these beautiful little lantern stickers. I'll get this out and then I can show you what they'll look like on a white background. They're really cute. I've got another one of these ones. How beautiful are they? Some beautiful cherry blossom stickers. I've got two sets of these umbrellas as well. So I've got a blue set and an orange set. So they're perfect for autumn pictures. Really, really pretty. So these are handy little things to have. They're kind of like black ink kind of splodges, and they've got some little goldy bits on them. So there's all kinds of different shapes, like brush strokes and stuff, which are good for filling little spaces that you don't know what to do with. Look at these gorgeous little houses, little mushroom houses. Look at that beautiful little fairy. Absolutely gorgeous. Cherry blossom tree, just so pretty. So I know I said I didn't really want to advertise products on my watercolour channel, but like I said, I just couldn't resist doing these. Yeah, this is just going to be a one-off. I won't say I would never ever show advertise stuff, but I'm going to keep it to an absolute minimum. I do get quite a few emails of like Artex, Paul Rubens, Lightwish. I'm not really, I feel like I've got too much watercolour stuff, so I don't want any more, and I don't want to be kind of a whole channel anymore. I used to do that in the past, but my tastes have changed now, and I just want to really make the channel about art. Or if I've got something really exciting, you know what I mean, that I'm really excited about, like this type of thing, some are a little bit different. So these aren't the PET stickers. These are, I don't think these are stickers. So these are just little pictures, just little collage pictures. Then we've got these beautiful fancy kind of light bulbs, and they've got gold on them. Really, really lovely. And you get 3 sheets of those. They're all different. They're all slightly different. Little like hanging jars and stuff. They're so cute. And then we've got these these are like little marks, just little dots and little nets and stuff. Little net shapes. Got some lovely bubbles. Mainly green, but some other colours as well. They're really cute. Really nice. And then I don't need to open these, but these are kind of like little playing card. They're they're for nail art, but you can use them for scrapbooking as well. Next I'll go on to these. So these are washi tape, I think, rolls. And how lovely are these? Perfect for Halloween. Oh, they're gorgeous pictures, aren't they? I think these type of ones are about $3 something, but look all the lovely pictures you get for that. I think it's such good value. So this series is called Celtic Town. There's actually 6 in the range, and I've ordered some of the others in a future order that hasn't yet arrived. And I think I've ordered this one twice, but it doesn't matter because the artwork looks amazing. How cute. Oh, look at that cat. I love this one so much. So these are stickers, by the way, so you would cut them out and then you can peel the front bit off, stick it on your page. I love that one. How cute is that? I love black cats so much. Now these rolls here are all the PET tape, so these ones are the clear plastic ones. So I'll start with the larger one, and these are like circus themed. Really, really love these so much. It's just such beautiful artwork. Then I've got these 3. Happy Party. So we've got spooky houses, cats, and more spooky houses. So this is a spooky houses with a picket fence. And then I think it just repeats after. Yeah, it's just repeating. And then there's these spooky houses. And I think these rolls are about a couple of meters long, I think. But when you go on the website, it does tell you the measurements. And then we've got the cute cats. Okay, so that's all the rolls done. Next I'll move on to these little frame type things. So I got a little die cutter so I can cut my own frames out with some fancy paper. And then I've got all these little books with fancy frames on. Well, these aren't frames, these are just like little, they're just little perforated kind of stamp shapes and things, so you can just decorate your pages with those. They're just really, really pretty. We've got these pretty frames. Again, they're just, oh no, they're actually slightly different. So we've got a round one and a rectangle. And then we've got the heart and the oval. Looks like you get quite a few of each. Yeah, maybe, oh, and then we've got 2 rectangles. But there's, yeah, it looks like there's 3 different designs. But you get lots of pages of each. That's handy. Then we've got this one. I've seen lots of people using these on their videos, and they're perforated frames, so you can just tear them out. So each page has got 3 frames. And then we've got the last frame there that is also perforated. So they're fancy little frames. And I think they're all the same. Yes, you've got lots of those. And then this is the same sort of thing, only these are patterned. Remind me a little bit of William Morris, but they're all perforated, so you can tear them all out. So that's all the little frames. And then the next thing is the fancy papers. So I've got lots of different fancy papers as well. You just kind of get carried away on that website because everything's just so beautiful. Those ones. Well, this is a little booklet of papers. Oh yeah, these are all spooky papers with skulls and bats and things, all kind of Halloween-y sort of themed. These ones are kind of ledger, kind of little papers with squares and lines and things. And then there's a few different sizes. Lots and lots of different types. And I think you get, oh, it looks like you get 2 of each. So that's those ones. Beautiful little booklet that opens up, and these are all bumblebee themed and sunflowers. It looks like you get maybe quite a few of each design. 1, 2. Yeah, it looks like you're getting 3 of each design of these. Really, really pretty. I think I must have ordered this one twice. Is that the one they've already shown? Or is that a slightly different colour? Yeah, I've ordered this one twice by accident. Unless they've just given me 2 by accident. They've maybe just sent me an extra one. Bright yellow scroll painting. Oh, so this is a little booklet. Oh yeah, I remember ordering this one now. This is quite pretty. And then this one's really fancy paper, so we've got some kind of beautiful lace with some silver snowflakes on. It looks like you get 1 of each. Then there's this one. Really unusual paper. This one. That's all the papers, and then the last section of stuff is, these are like little pictures. They're not the see-through stickers, they're just kind of paper stickers. So I got another one of these little figures. So these are kind of like cozy ones. Little cozy girl with books and kind of autumn wear. So that's those. Couldn't resist these. Absolutely love anything with cats on. So these are bookshelves and cats. And little black cats. How cute are they? So cute. Ooh, I'll just spread some out. I'm going to try and whiz through these really quick because I don't want the video to be super long. So we've got magical numbers. Well, these are actually see-through stickers. So we've got numbers and letters, and then this one as well. Always handy. There's quite a lot of house themed stuff. Did you know I'm loving painting houses lately? So we've got all these, really, really pretty. And here we've got, oh yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff in here. Just loads of tiny little stickers, all kinds of little stuff, different things. Frames, we've got flowers, we've got little words, stamps, leaves. So that's just a bag full of that kind of thing. And I'm not sure if all of these type of things are stickers or not. But I mean, even if they don't have a sticky back, you can just stick them on with glue, which is also part of the fun. Then we've got these old vintage photographs. Got these little fancy papers, like little fancy doilies, kind of green themed, all in different sizes. Some of them are really, really pretty. Some of them are just circles, but some of them are like such as that. Really, really beautiful. These are little tape measures. These just fancy little decorative things. I don't even know what they are, but they're just really decorative. Some of them are little heart shapes. And a lot of these things, they have a selection of different colours as well. But a lot of the stuff does sell out. They get new stuff every Saturday, and you can see what they've just got in. But some stuff does sell out. There was last Saturday I was looking to see what they had new, and there was something really beautiful, and I thought, yes, I want one of them right away, but they'd sold out. So you've got to get in there quick if you want the good stuff. Well, these are lovely, really lovely. So this is kind of like really fancy bunting made out of leaves. They're so cute. Almost there, nearly at the end. We've got these little frames, which are, again, absolutely beautiful. Those are in creams and greens, but I think there was other colours available as well. And then the last things I've got is these two. Beautiful. I really want to get the rest in these range if they haven't sold out, because we had quite a few different things. I picked the mushrooms and the flowers, but they've got like fancy green leaves and all kinds of things, and they're like made out of patchwork, so they're like little flower shapes, but if you look, it looks like they've been made of like collage and mixed media. Really, really beautiful. And then the mushrooms as well, you can see they've got like little bits of, they look like they've been made out of bits of paper, newspaper and stuff. Yeah, so they've got 5 or 6 different ones in these, and I would really like to get all the others. Okay, so that's everything I got from Journalsay. So thank you very much, Journalsay, for sending me all this stuff. I cannot wait to start playing around with it. But I will stick my second order on the end of the video. I only ordered about 6 things, so when that arrives I will add that as well, and then I'll make a picture. Okay, so the second order has now arrived. Beautiful heart-shaped bubble wrap again. Okay, so this time I got a little pair of tweezers. They've got all kinds of different colours in these, and I picked the silver ones, and they've got like a little feather design. Now these are only like $1 something. Everything's just so cheap. The reason why I made another order was because I then found out that they had watercolor paper sketchbooks, and they're absolutely beautiful. There's a few different designs, and I think this was $12, and I think it's cotton paper. I'm not sure about that though, but even still, $12, that's less than £10 in the UK for a watercolor sketchbook. And look at the beautiful fabric cover, that is just gorgeous. It looks like it's fairly rough paper. I'll have to try that out. But isn't it just beautiful? I need to look at the information to see if it's cotton paper. I also got this little glue pen. So it's a Zig glue pen. It looks like a tiny little biro pen, and you just squeeze the glue out like in a thin line. So I'll have to try that out. That looks really good. I got this tool as well to try out. So this rotates, and it's apparently, that's like a little knife, and this rotates. So I think you can, if you use a cutting board, and you can cut shapes out in paper, I think. So I need to try that out again. I think it was only about $1 or $2. I got these. Oh, these look absolutely beautiful. Tiny little fancy frames. How tiny and delicate are they? So lovely. Beautiful. See if I can use my tweezers to pick off. Yep. So I've got this washi tape. This one. And I got this one, which is kind of number based, just to add little decorative elements here and there. It's all different. And then I've got these rolls. I really like them, so I think I bought the full set in this one. Yeah, they're called 4 Seasons Time, and they're all the same set, and there's 6 in the set. I decided to get them all because I like them so much. And they're usually about a couple of meters long, I think. 2 meters. So they're 8 centimeters across, and the whole roll is 2 meters long. And they're beautiful little scenes, like house scenes, which, you know, I love painting houses lately. So these are going to be brilliant inspiration. I'm going to get some ideas from these. And then there's this one. So they're a similar kind of style, but more or less different colour scheme. Got this one with they're more winter scenes, really nice, lots of trees, some houses as well. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful artwork. It's just gorgeous. And we've got this kind of red orange themed, I suppose this is autumny colours. And then these look like kind of seaside scenes, coastal, beach, obviously summer themed. So I'm not sure all of these, it's taking me ages to wind them all back up, but you can see there's just tons. I'm not sure if they repeat. At some point they will probably repeat and you'll maybe get a couple of each. And then this one looks like a summer theme as well. This is more fields, just beautiful scenery. Fields and houses, countryside. Okay, so now I'm going to make up a picture, and I've got tons and tons of stuff to choose from.